Hey YouTube Quilters, it's Joe here for the Monday update. It's not actually Monday, it's a little bit later, but I've been extremely busy. So um, I'm coming to you a little bit later in the week, but it's still a Monday update, and I'm kind of going to tell you about what class was like, what's coming up, some exciting things that I'm doing. So let's get started on the Monday update. Class went really well. I was not stressed at all this time. I just let it go and sewed. We had some homework to do, like I mentioned last week, and we had the value 9 patch block, which is from the book You Can Quilt, the value 9 patch block. And this was for us to do at home because it's a very simple block. And this was the block that I made at home. The only issue I found was pressing my seams. When I went to class, my seams were not pressed very well, but she kind of gave me some tips on pressing my seams. As you can see, they look really good now. The book kind of tells you to press different ways, and I don't know. It just wasn't making sense to me because I was trying to follow what the book said, but she's like, no, just do it my way. You'll enjoy it more, and or I'll enjoy the final product more. And so my seams, I really like how they came together. So I am going to be very conscientious about my seams moving forward. And then the block that we did in class, which is You Can Quilt, the Ohio Star. So we had to cut our fabric before class, but we sewed in class. And so I like this. Some people in class used this square here, and they put a solid in there. The book shows it's not a solid. I think I like it better like this, but their blocks are really cool in class also. So we have our 4 blocks, which I will kind of show you real quick here. This was the first block I did. No, I lied. That was the second block. This was the first block that we did in class. Third block that I've done, and then the 4th block that I've done. So our blocks are done. We're cutting out fabric for the sashing and the border, and then we will sandwich it, and that's it for this class. So then if you want, you can sign up for her free motion quilting class, which I'm going to do. I already did. I signed up for the free motion, and we won't actually be doing free motion on the table runner itself. We'll do practicing, and then we can do our own free motion at home, which is okay. And then I signed up for the binding class, which is the following week. So by the middle of December, I will have a finished quilted table runner. And I have learned a lot of basics in this class. Like I mentioned before, I been quilting for a while, but just basic stuff like putting stuff together and not really understanding why I was doing what I was doing. So learning fundamentals is definitely a must. And so I'm really excited that I have an awesome teacher teaching me that. This is my sashing. I've cut that. And then I don't have, well, this is going to be my border. Oh, there we go. My border. So it's going to be pretty cool. I really think it's going to be a really awesome project, and it has taught me a lot. So I'm pretty excited with that. And I mentioned in one of my unboxing videos, if you haven't watched it yet, I had a subscriber and a viewer commented that I should probably write stuff down instead of just going off a whim. So I've actually been writing some stuff down. So Another shout out to Kathy. Thank you uh, for giving me the tip to write stuff down. It's still unscripted, but it works better when you have some ideas written down. So that's really my Monday update with my blocks. I wanted to let you guys know that I do have a new website coming. Um, Actively working on that now, so that should be up soon. And I'm hoping I'm really close to 100 subscribers. And when I get to 100 subscribers and my website's launched, I'm going to let you guys go over to my website um, and sign up through the email list on the website. And I'm going to do a drawing, and I'm going to send out a couple of boxes for you guys to open. Because that's how I got my start, was by unboxing and you guys watching. So I would like to give back. So I'll let you know the details as soon as the website opens. But once I reach 100, I think we're at 94. Hopefully I'll be able to launch my website and launch the mailing list and all that. And you can sign up and look at all that. And I will do a drawing, and maybe I can do it live. I've seen some people doing that, so maybe we can do that. You can, you'll just, we'll figure out how the logistics of that will work. But I want to kind of give away 2 boxes of my own, of what it would be like if I was doing a box. So I'm excited about that. I think I'm going to try maybe in January-ish to start doing some tutorials. And there'll be a different type of tutorial because I exactly won't know what I'm doing like 100%, but I'll know a little bit. And when I mess up, you guys can see my mistakes I make and help me learn from them. So it's going to be an interactive tutorial where I'll be doing a project, but you'll be giving me some expert advice, and I will be able to correct my mistakes and we'll move forward. So I'm really excited about that too. Let me know what you think about that. And I also wanted to ask you guys, like, what kind of videos would you like to see? I've been doing a lot of unboxings. Those are my favorite to do. I like giving my honest opinion. I do have a lot of gadgets and gizmos and notions that I've been collecting and buying when I see on sale or something. So I kind of want to do a quick review on all of those products and see, like, should you guys buy them? Have you bought them? What do you use them for if you are using them? So that's just some of the ideas I have, but give me some more ideas on what you'd like to see, because I don't want a channel where it's not going to be useful for anybody. Even though this is a great therapy for me to talk through my new hobby and to get feedback from you guys. And I think I said it and I'll say it again, but you guys are really awesome with your feedback and very encouraging. And if I could recommend to anybody when they're starting out, I think they should start a YouTube channel and get you guys as subscribers, and they will feel awesome about what they do. I still want to do some swaps. A lot of you said you're interested. I don't know how to do them yet, so I'm going to learn. I'm going to try to get to the guild meeting this month and see, like, I know they do in-person swaps, which kind of goes into my next thing here. I wrote men in quilting. So there are quite a few men in quilting. Obviously, it's a woman's world and it's predominantly women. But I think I mentioned before that I'm a registered nurse. I haven't worked the floor in like 3-4 years, but for 10 years before that, I was on the floor, and nursing is predominantly female, and I think that women have some of the best jobs out there, so men kind of infiltrated that. So I really it's funny, working in a nursing field, which is predominantly women, and then having a hobby, predominantly women. But there are some men out there. But I have noticed, like I said, I went to the guild and there was 90 people there, and I was the only male. And got an email the other day, and they have 2018B, and it seemed interesting, but the concept was that each month one person would be the queen bee, which so I don't know. What are your thoughts on men in quilting? I really would like to know what you think. Um, I don't know. It's Let me hear your opinions and before I give mine. Um, but I'm excited to be here, and you guys are great, supportive people. So I have a feeling that you're going to have great positive thoughts no matter what. Um, but you guys are so talented in the stuff that you guys do. So I'm happy to learn from you, and I'm happy to be here. Um, Basting spray, as you guys know, I had a um, sticky situation with that. So thank you all for giving me advice on your basting spray. I should use gloves. I should have known that. I did do it in a well ventilated spot. I had a fan going, and I have cathedral ceilings in my apartment, so had all the windows open, and it was ventilated. It was just really sticky, messy. I didn't like it. Um, but the product I bought, I don't know if I think I showed you guys the product I bought. I don't know if that's a great product, but that was the only thing that the quilt shop had. So I wanted to buy local from the quilt shop, so I bought that spray. And I said, "Is this the only spray you have?" Because I didn't say that. My viewers said that I should be looking at other sprays, but I was like, "Is this the only spray you have?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's the only one we carry." So I was like, "Okay, I got that one." Um, Editing videos is a little bit harder than I thought it would be. Um, my editing from my previous videos was not great at all. It's just me talking the whole time, and I didn't really have to edit much out. But then I found there was like gaps where we were like silent for like 5 seconds, and it's like, okay, I can edit that out. So I've been trying to do a lot of editing on the videos to make those um, easier to watch instead of me just babbling and babbling and babbling, and sometimes not even making sense. I know the theme of my channel here is quilting on Ambien, so half the time I probably am not making sense. But to be honest, I think I've only done like maybe one episode, maybe 2 episodes where I had taken my Ambien and went to sleep and got back up. I was like, nope, I need to get this out and talk now. So, or I need to unbox this now before I go. Um, I think I talked about all of the subscription boxes I have. Um, I've been rating them on a scale of 1 to 10. And 1 is like the worst, and 10 is the best. One of my last boxes, I think I rated at like a 7.5, but like I put them up to a 9 because of their customer service. Because I think that deserves a point or two. Having great customer service, I think it's one of the best things that you can have. That's the best thing about like going into a local quilt shop, um, because you have that individualized attention for somebody. When I went in to purchase my fabrics for my class, a lady spent like an hour helping me pick out fabric. So I thought that was amazing. But there are a few online quilt shops too that I think give great customer service. There are some that are really kind of uh, corporate-ish or becoming too big chained, and it's not individualized at all. So I do like the individualized customer service and support. What do you guys think? What do you do? Do a lot of you go to the big box stores like Joann's or Michael's? I know they always have great deals, and they always have coupons, and I think that's like a awesome thing to like help build up like your notions and stuff. And I honestly used to buy fabric from there, and then someone told me don't ever buy fabric from there, and I was like, okay. I didn't know that you weren't supposed to. That or Walmart, and I was just like, okay. I guess you can, and I think that you should honestly when you're first starting out, because there's sometimes cheap fabric and it can help you learn. So um, that's just my opinion. I mean, let me know your opinion, because your guys' opinion is probably a little bit more educated than mine right now. But soon I hope to be, well, not soon, but maybe a couple years, I hope to be up to your guys' level. I think that if you're watching this like for the first time and just getting to know me, I am learning to quilt and I'm taking your guys' advice. And I think what some of the things that I've learned that I would share with somebody, or I would share with myself when I was starting out, is pay attention to detail. Make sure that you're cutting appropriately and you're following the instructions. Measure twice, cut once, like they say. Listen to people's tips. If they tell you to put an 8 pound weight at the top of the ruler, do that, because your ruler is going to slip and you are going to mess up. Um, and I would also probably tell myself to make sure that, I'm taking my time and I'm focusing and I'm enjoying it and I'm not being stressed about it and messing up. And if you find yourself taking out seam after seam by ripping it with a seam ripper, or you find yourself just getting flustered and getting upset, stop and go do something else. It's going to be there tomorrow, as evidenced by my friendship star quilt, which has been kind of just sitting there because I've been afraid to machine quilt it, but I know I should just start it, but I kind of want to wait for my class. So I've taken a free motion machine quilting class before, but I don't really remember. I remember that my instructor said, you do really well at that, but I kind of want to get some more advice, and I really like the lady who's teaching me right now. She's just so patient, and she has all these tips, and when I mess up, she's just like, yeah, fix it. It's not going to take too long. So, yeah, I really enjoy quilting, and I think that it's a relaxing hobby, and my two hobbies right now are sleeping and quilting. So that's what I do. Well, I work, but that's not a hobby at all. But I really think that's it. I hope you guys are going to have a fantastic holiday weekend. I have some plans. I did laundry day and I made a dish to take home. I'll be going up north, Northwest Ohio home, and spending that with my family and hopefully getting together with some of my friends, and I will be relaxing. So probably won't have I might be able to upload some of these videos while I'm home because I can spend time editing them. But I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for being positive, supportive group of people. Keep commenting and interacting with me. I think that's awesome. The website, I can give it to you. It's not up yet, but it's going to be joequilts.com. So write that down so you can always remember that. I'm thinking about starting like a quilting Twitter, or I don't know. I have an Instagram, but I'm not one to take pictures and post them online yet. But if that's something you guys do, let me know. I'll start following you. I think that's pretty much it, like I just said. So go ahead and like the video, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next week or whenever the other unboxings come up. So have a great holiday weekend, and I will see you. Bye.